Politricks watch. This is Sir P. Today, I'm going to drop the highly controversial out of many one people video. Warning, warning, warning. Toes are very likely to get crushed. If you listen this whole video and no part of it, no make you sit down and look within yourself and even get a little bit uncomfortable, then you're either delusional or you're some kind of divine creature, right, where the rest of we don't know about. People who watch these type of videos and think no part of it not apply to them usually are on the delusion side. Because even when me make them video, and me I make the video, right, and while me make the video, right, me I feel look within myself and I say, no, it's a real thing. All them things, change all them things, you know. So if you sit down there listen, right, and no part of it not make you uncomfortable and you think, you know, it's a real thing, this should have gone on, then you're probably on the delusional side of things and, right, more than likely have the results to show for it. Because people who are delusional often have delusional results, right? They think, right, they're 18 karat gold when in reality I wash over. But not forget uncomfortable. You're too comfortable. Jamaicans are too comfortable. Jamaica is a weak society. I'm not talking about physical strength. I'm not talking about the ability to run for one track faster than everybody else. I'm talking about the type of strength where you're in a testing at the gym. That's why every time when I was a bar, I was like, this country do with this, and you see them do with this, and you see them do with that. That's what the weak says. It's not the oppressor who cries, it's the oppressed. It's not the person who do the beat up, wriggling in pain. It's the person who get beaten up. But I realize enough I've become so accustomed to being beaten up. That's not only have Stockholm syndrome, but you've now think getting beaten up, you think losing, you think struggling, you think being at the bottom, pause, iceberg, don't get excited, is actually a virtue. You've turned defeat and struggling and mediocrity into a virtue, where people can't wait to brag how much them suffer. People have turned suffering into an Olympic sport, where if you're black and you don't suffer like that, you're not even real black. It's extraordinary. So easy, so quick we go into it. And comfortable already. A black child who does not name dirt for a living is not real black. Negroes are so used to struggling and being at the bottom and finishing last, that's when they come across one who doesn't, they're confused. People are so used to them parents making them born come say nothing at all. That's when they meet somebody who is black, who parents look out for them and give them a head start in life. They're puzzled. They will even hate that person. You're not real black. See, I'm telling you so not to get uncomfortable, because that's how you become stronger. When time we work out and we get stronger and fitter, you know how you do that? By becoming uncomfortable. When you do 10 push-up and you don't feel nothing at all, how you become stronger is by heading towards 20. And then you go towards 30. And when you lift weights, if you realize 5 pounds too light, this is what enough people do. So let me use a gym analogy. In the gym, I lift 5 pound weights. Grown man, grown woman in the gym, I lift one 5 pound dumbbell. You can lift the 5 pound dumbbell 10,000 times on a sweat. And then come out of the gym, go and boy your workout. You're doing nothing, better you stay yard. It's when you move up to the 10 pound and the 20 pound and you feel a little strain and you go, and you have to actually, alright, keep the back straight, make sure I'm not lose my form. And then that's how you become stronger. By being uncomfortable. You still don't comfort a linger. Well, today going to be a long day for you. Better click off a video from now. You see, Heiress man, I'm telling you already, is just riddled with dogma, cliche, and unicorn narratives. Anytime any topic come up and people just throw out one of these things where them probably hear from somebody 20 years ago, but they put no real thought into it. That's how, again, I not stop saying, the whole poverty is the root cause of Jamaica's high murder rate. That's how it came about. Just lazy thinking. It's a cliche. Poverty cause crime. And they done this. So. And then the masses took it on. And just repeat it like them know them are talking about. Years after your scholars them now go tell us, boy, well, we've actually known that it wasn't this, but a true nothing. You told us for 60 years that the root cause of why Jamaica lead murder rate in the world is poverty. But if people still gonna think about it, them realize that can't make sense. In this video, I'm gonna drop some clip from the recent quote-unquote scandal, if you want to call it that. More like a scandal bag, to be honest. Azan family have a little scandal with the after Hurricane Beryl. Right, they've been on a massive PR mission since. What go on? You've probably seen it. They've actually played the clip. I'm gonna play the clip them. It's like some of the Azan children them post a video and say, see them jump back on them private jet, go back to Iron Man after. I'm gonna play the video clip and then one of them come out now and give a little statement and clear up things, and as me say, it's all PR and damage control. I'm gonna play it so on so I go on. But before we go into any further, before me even start, bad mind the Azan family. Bad mind the Azan family, bad mind them for their money, bad mind them for the private jet, bad mind them for everything. Right, that's what I do. I'm gonna play the clip. Two of them. Check this out. So that's the first one. The caption says it all. Right, the caption says, what them right on the screen says it all. I'm gonna play the damage control video afterwards and then really give the feedback, then move into the Outer Many One People video. Check this out.
Dear people of Jamaica, my name is Samantha Azan, I'm 16 years old, and I recently uploaded a TikTok that was so insensitive, hurtful, and disrespectful. I truly am sorry from the bottom of my heart, and I want to apologize for my actions and words and the pain that they have caused. I live in Florida, and I was just in Jamaica for summer. I also want to make it clear that my family is not affiliated with any of the Azan businesses in Jamaica or anywhere else. I realized that the video was so thoughtless, not knowing the consequences or impacts that my words and actions could cause. For that, I am so sorry. This situation has really taught me an important lesson about the power of words and the importance of respect. I truly am committed to learn from this mistake, and I will educate myself and make sure it never happens again. I really hope you guys can forgive me, and I want you to know that I truly am sorry, and I meant every single thing I said in this video.
Now when this dropped, people were like, I can't believe they would do this because, we're supposed to be one people, and what they mean by them just abandon this, and what they mean by them that because it make it look like they don't care, and you see that shows it's coming up, it's giving the impression that they don't care what happened to Jamaica. Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. This might surprise you, but I'm not disappointed because disappointment comes from expectations. Disappointment comes from expectations. If a woman see a body and she say you look fit, say no man that you look strong, T-R-A-N-G, that man you look strong, she start form expectations as to how the rubber dubbing are going. When she realizes you can't even lift up one of her foot them, that's how she becomes disappointed. Because she expected something from you. I don't expect anything from the Azan family or none of these Outer Many One people hands. Matter of fact, I'm going to go one step further. Again, say where I get really uncomfortable now. Many of the people who go on Iron talking about Outer Many One people and well, okay, sure, I'm not black, but I'm just like you, and I'm just going to be real honest. I don't even identify with most of these people. I've never subscribed to Outer Many One people. I told you it's going to get controversial. I'm not, how dare you? I'm just telling you what it is. I don't identify with these people. Telling me that, this is the people, it's like showing me a video of somebody from Hong Kong. It's like, oh, okay, that's cool. And in that response video, you can clearly tell that girl was told what to say by the bigger heads them of the Azan family. Them PHR. Because what was at stake. Support the people them go turn against me and support the people them go ask them, nah, support the business again. Are you trying to hurt the business, you're trying to hurt the family? That's why you just say, oh, I live here, and I live here and I have nothing to do with this unicorn meat. What you see with Hurricane Beryl and the private jet is what would happen if Iron Man back was against the wall. Enough of these Outer Many One people would jump on them private jet and cut. And then when the smoke clear, return. Continue like nothing happened. Even her statements which she makes, Unicorn meat. Come on, young Azan, don't insult our intelligence with your nonsense. We know what go on. And page you. Bigger heads than the family pages. So look what you've done. Why would you even record this? I mean, this is what we actually believe. I mean, we know this is what we think, but you don't put it out there for the Negroes to see this. Yeah, we know we don't actually identify as no one people. Yeah, we know, right? Push come to shove, Iron Man can go suck it, mama. We know that, but you don't record this and put this out there. Fix it. And that's what you see. The video will come on. Fix it. Now, I have to add a disclaimer. Looking at the video, these were clearly younger people. Some of them look like real pitney. And pitney prone for the stupid things, anti-stupid things. But even in humor, even in jest, there's some truth to what people say and do. When they say the words, them abandon Jamaica and go back like nothing happen. I think that's what touched enough people's nerves. They abandon Jamaica and go. But that's what would happen if push come to shove. I love Jamaica as much as you. I'm just as Jamaican as you. I love this and I will this and I am patriot. This push come to shove, man. Gone back when people them come from. But many Jamaicans do born and grow. I mean, I talk about black people. That foreigner said them done in Jamaica and not ever go back. So I asked the question, who's worse? The people them whose ancestors don't even have nothing to do with Jamaica? Or the people them who trace them entire lineage, go right back to the day of the slave ship land? Right. Who tell themselves that them done in Jamaica and they never go back at Jamaica, can go suck it mama? Who's worse? We could get into the national matter. Out of many one people. Sounds so idealistic. Sounds romantic. So nice, isn't it? Out of many one people. Unfortunately, it's unicorn meat. Out of many one people was crafted so the Negroes, when they start asking, hey, why despite being the majority of the population, we are the minority of the elite power structure, right? That motto will silence the Negro. Oh, it no matter because we're all one people. Oh, true, we're one people. That's what out of many one people for. Whoever came up with it, right? Tactical genius. When Jamaica was being shaped to be a quote-unquote independent nation, which was really a transfer of power from daddy to the custodian class. Let me say it one more time. When Jamaica was becoming a quote-unquote independent nation, which what actually happened was it was a transfer from daddy to the custodian class. So daddy not run it himself, the custodian class now will. It's like me, I go somewhere and I say, yo, you run off here, say, no, alright, my G. That's what happened in independence. That's why the two people, the two faces attached to independence are Norman Manley and Alexander Bustamante. Right? When people ask why these two people who look like this are the two faces of independence, how you disarm the people is by saying, silence, Negro, we're all one people. When the Negro asks why the people who look like that are the minority of the country but make up the majority of the power structure, you disarm them by saying, out of many one people. So okay, mama. We gonna get real uncomfortable today. Out of many one people have always been nonsense. There is nothing one people about Jamaica. Nothing at all. Whether literally or figuratively. Spiritually, nothing. Economically, nothing. Is one people about Jamaica. We have never been no one people. Even when you go back to the days of Africa, right, Negroes were divided amongst tribes. You come from that tribe and me come from that tribe here. We were not all living in some utopia, right? So if the motherland never have that, me don't know how the hell some Irish Saxon paradise must have it. It's unicorn meat. This is what happened when history turns into fiction and idealism instead of reality. Only blacks believe that nonsense. Mr. Azan and Mr. Singh and Mr. Chin, and he knows damn well he don't believe in no out of many one people. He believes in his people. You all need to wake up and smell the Blue Mountain coffee. In societies like Ireland, all of these post-colonial societies, Jamaica, Trinidad, Bahamas, the United States, yes, the United States, because when we don't talk about colonialism, we don't talk about it like America wasn't also a colony. Canada, all of them places there. In these societies, to this day, a Negro in a Porsche is ranked lower than a walk-foot Billy Joe. To this day, we have never been no one people and we have never been looked at as equal. Take your head out of the sand. The biggest problem, I continue to stress culture and mindset, because without them big changes there, wasting the time. When you can make all the money you don't want to make, you can buy everything under the sun and nothing will change. One of the reasons why other groups, other ethnicities can defecate on Negroes, figuratively, well, sometimes even literally too. No fight start from the mindset. Are you a try be accepted by these people? They've made it clear them not check for you. Through their actions, they've made it clear them not rate you. Are you want acceptance from these people? That's why you get in your feelings. If me make one video tomorrow for one private jet saying me and my family for one private jet and we don't want nothing to do with nobody named Chin or Azan, I promise you they will not lose a second of sleep. Well, let's not listen to me. No other ethnic group fights harder for acceptance from others than blacks. None. Billy Joe's acceptance, Mr. Azan acceptance, Mr. Singh and Chin and whoever acceptance is worth more than silver and gold to a Negro. Nobody else shaped their country around trying to appease people who don't even business about them. I'm telling about this speak properly business. Speak who? English people can't speak properly. Jamaicans box down them pitney to speak patois, and the Englishman can't speak English because you're worried about appearance. Maybe if I walk like this and talk like this, then they will not see me like the other dirty nigger them. Well, I've got bad news for you. As far as they're concerned, it's all the same. As Kanye West said, even if you're in a Benz, these people are just a nigga in a coupe. While you're busy trying to keep up appearances, you're getting outperformed by people who can barely muster 10 words of English. How much thumping in your mouth you get to speak the Queen English when you're young? Mr. Chin can speak English. Him barely speak English. And him people them have how much wholesale and run off how much this and control that. You see Chinese man a thumping pit in their mouth to speak English? Do you see Mr. Chin a thump pit is in a country where the majority of the country speaks English and patois? Have you ever seen Chinese man thumping pit in their mouth to speak patois? Have you ever seen no Arab guy, no Lebanese guy, no Indian guy, Japa Ironman and thumping pit in their mouth? Man, for talking like him? Yeah, that's right. You're not uncomfortable yet. Right, me know a Chinese man will still can't muster 20 words of English good. And he makes span gone in all multiple parishes. The family of them have all 30 wholesale spread across Ironman and they can barely talk. That's the difference with mindset. I have no interest in fitting in with you. I don't want to speak like you. Spanish people in America, they barely speak. You have to force them to speak English. I tell you to go suck your mama. A Spanish me talk. Jamaicans will thumb them pitting at their mouth when they hear patois. You're gonna lose out to the Azans and the Singhs and the Chins. You know why? Because these people have a history of focusing on results and outcomes while you're focusing on looking like things are going for you and sounding smart, not being smart, because being smart equals results. You just want to sound like you're smart. That's why them love tell you about, oh my God, he speaks so well. Yeah, but he has nothing to show for it. Losing out to people who can't even speak in the first place. Losing out to people who talking about, me love you long time. That's who you losing to. In America, when there was segregation, Billy Joe was shutting out other people too. It wasn't just blacks. Billy Joe screwed over enough people, Billy Joe screwed over other people. It wasn't just black people. But nobody fought harder to get acceptance from Billy Joe than the Negro. In America, when there used to be Billy Joe only restaurants, the main people who were fighting to go eat in those restaurants were blacks. Negroes fought for the right to eat in the restaurant of a man who see them as an animal. Other people were like, okay, we will build Chinatown. I wonder if you're listening to me. So I get uncomfortable now. Yes, I get uncomfortable now. How do you think all of these Chinatowns and Chinatowns, everywhere you go you see a Chinatown? Man pull up and realize, oh, I saw now move. Alright, we could go over here to go do our thing and build our little thing over here so. Meanwhile, Negroes are fighting to go eat. I want to eat in the same restaurant as you. Where is the Negro town? Where is the Negro town? Where is the place when people, there's a few exceptions. People talk about Black Wall Street and everything, but they're definitely in the minority. So you've seen Chinatown. You see no Negro town. They don't want no town. We want to be with you, Daddy. You think I'm subhuman? So I still want to eat in your restaurant. Let me in. And I'm going to stand out here and cuss and protest till you let me in. Oh, thank you for letting me in. Now I feel like a man. You will never see Palestinians fight to go eat in a Netanyahu's house. Never. First thing, they won't even trust him. Them not think them like get poison. Them not be like, well, if this man hate me so much, you don't want me around him. Why me not go eat in a yard? Or eat in a place? Here's an experiment. Open a black-only restaurant in Jamaica or in America and see how many whites and Asians protest to go in and go eat. Do it now. The most they might do is laugh. It is the Negro who fights for acceptance, not the other way around. That is why the Azan video hurts people, because they're like, see, you're supposed to be like us, but you don't care about us. Yeah, because you care about them. Things like that don't bother me because I don't identify with these people. I don't care if we're born in the same country. And I know that's not idealistic, Yeah, we're supposed to all come together. Yeah, I'll do that. Right, when time I actually see, the playing field, level out. But until then, I don't want you about that. Telling your pitting them, say them black and ugly, and you tell them that. Billy Joe put it down on the head centuries ago, and you tell them that. Hundreds of years afterwards. Other man tell them pitting, say, listen, you are stunningly beautiful. Your skin, your hair, everything about you is beautiful. Don't go mix with them nigga there. That's the difference. We're talking about attitude. We're talking about mindset. You're not uncomfortable yet. Let's talk about mindset now. Nothing makes a Negro happier than telling you they're the only black person among a sea of Saxons. Nothing makes a black man happier than telling you he's the only black person in that company. Or the only black person who live in this community. Or the only black person who drive this car. Nothing makes him happier. Matter of fact, he'll get upset if he's the only man in the company, the only black man in the company, and so next one join, he gets upset. Damn it! I thought I was alone. I thought I was special. I thought only me alone could rub shoulders with Daddy. Who the hell is this Negro? Get him out of here. He doesn't even embrace him. He doesn't embrace the other Negro. He gets upset. Chum on. Me alone they have this, I'm the only black man in this. Now him have one too. It's okay, mama. You know what the difference is? Once the Arab guy, once the Indian guy, once the Chinese guy get a bus, once him enter the room, him leave the door open for others. Not only that, don't let me listen to me right now. The first Chinese man dropping in your country. If you live somewhere and you still not Asian dropping in your country, count your days because more come. And when them are come, they're going to form partnerships. They don't operate as individuals. Listen to music, listen to dancehall music. It's all about me have this and me have this and the whole world will fight against me. The whole world revolves against. Everything is individual. These people are built around community and family. From one enter, dog nyam your supper. Because him go and put on the ladder behind him and you're going to see much more climb over. You go and climb over that wall till you're tired to see them. Negroes take pride in being the only one in the room. They should be uncomfortable. Damn, I'm the only one in the... There's 10,000 people in this company and the only black person here? Damn. Should be uncomfortable, but instead they're proud. I'm special. Daddy could have picked any of these Negroes, but he picked me. Let's talk about culture and mindset and attitude. Here is the difference in how people look upon life. A black man moving into a community that's majority white is considered an upgrade. A white man moving into a majority black area is considered a downgrade. A black man's children who go to a school where a majority of the children are white is considered an upgrade. Things that go on for him in their life. But if you ever see Billy Joe Pitt not go on school and most of the people them white, people ask, damn bro, are you okay? Everything alright? If Billy Joe moved now a community with majority black, people will actually ask him, family will ask him, are you alright? Do you need some help? Because being around Negroes is not considered a status symbol, but it's the other way around. All my neighbors are white, me no live next to no nigger. Nothing makes a black man happy than seeing Billy Joe move side of him. Yeah man, things are going on now. You don't see my neighbor them. Getting real uncomfortable now, aren't we? Real uncomfortable. Now for the people them who reaching on Jamaica, I talk about the non-blacks. The truth is, none for them, their ancestors were indentured servants. Right. The Chinese, Indian and the Arab guy, enough of these people, their family's history is not the same as the Europeans' history. Right. The Arab Muslim guy history in Ireland is not the same as the European Jew history in Jamaica. It's not. Many of these people dropping in Ireland as indentured servants. Right. For the Indian, they're indentured servants. Them, if you could see a picture of their ancestors, for the people who used to know on private jet, if you could see the original family member, they look like slaves. They were like one step above slave. People don't care about actual history because they're more interested in, as I say, cliche, dogma, and unicorn narratives. It's not other people's fault you look down on your own, bro. It's not other people's fault. It's not other ethnicities' fault that they see themselves as up there and you see yourself as down there. Because you can try, here, alright, you tell them, say, them man are nothing but dirty junker and see them believe it. If they tell you that, it's soaking in your head and you tell you're pitting them the same thing. Now you try tell them and feel them pitting the same thing. They will laugh at you. That's the difference. They can make you hate yourself and how you look, but you can't do the same. Make them feel inferior with them lips and them nose and them eyes. Do it. Do it. That's what I thought. This is how high Jamaicans, and I'm talking about Jamaican Negroes, right, hold other ethnic groups, right. This is how much they hold them in high regard. Many Jamaican women will look you dead in your eye and tell you, say, Billy Joe, don't cheat, don't abuse woman. So nice, so romantic. Them have nothing but good things to say. Them say, oh, me no want a black man, cause black man a dirty dog, and white man so loving and respectful and treat woman like queen. Gwyneth don't believe this. Gwyneth don't believe Billy Joe, right, is the saint that Patsy, I tell you, say Billy Joe is. Billy Joe beat and batter woman too. Kick down woman, quote unquote, gibbon. Billy Joe have seed bag and hood too. But you never know that listen to Jamaican women. Nothing make them happier than telling you how terrible black men are. And it's the same thing for Jamaican men. You would have swear say Gwyneth no give a niggle eye ever. You would have swear say Gwyneth has never given an eagle eye in history. Just so virtuous and faithful. Right? Only Jamaican woman, right, ever did them sitting there. Because, again, they put Billy Joe and Gwyneth on a pedestal. Even if you point out that at the same thing, they're like, oh, those are just a few isolated incidents. No matter how bad it become between Billy Joe and Gwyneth, no matter how bad it become between Mr. Chin and Miss Chin, right, Miss Singh and Mr. Singh, Mr. Azan and Mr. Azan, you would never know that because them no care for them thing public. You think say in all the history of the Azans and all the history of the Singhs and all them, you think none of them now no scandal in them family? You think nobody no get born? You think nobody no dash a pitney? You think nobody never did quote unquote cheat round in one corner and get catch and somebody you think that's never happened? Of course it's happened, but you don't see them on no podcast telling you Mr. Chin ain't shit. If you do, those are the exceptions. It's not the rule. Because in everything there's always going to be, of course, you have some exceptions. Come, you know, some symptoms go find one. Look on that one video, I talk about in mass. In mass. To the point where it's become normal. You don't see. This is what I have to ask you. If Billy Joe having sex with a black woman is proof, say, right, him no racist, then by that logic, slave masters weren't racist either. Because Bakra had sex with his female slaves. May mind you, Bakra was married to Gwyneth, but was quote unquote cheating on Gwyneth with him black slave. And they had no problem with that because Bakra's seed bag, right, is considered divine. So them never say Bakra dirty dog kind of cheat on the woman with them. But of course, Richie Black's a dirty dog. Because him, oh I see, it makes sense now. You see, for enough of these outer many one peopleans, Jamaica is nothing more than something to milk and then run away. Right? When the cow dry out. Enough of these people who talk about outer many one people and I'm just like you, I'm just like you. The reason why them love Jamaica is because in Jamaica they can be mediocre and still get held in high regard. If they were to go to China, if they were to go back to India, if they were to go back to America, go to England, Canada, they would be normal, insignificant people. But in Jamaica, they are seen as smarty. I'm not even talking about the successful ones them. I'm not talking about the one them who build much big business and have private jet. And I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about the regular guy walking on the road. He realized everywhere him go, people treat him like him as smarty. That doesn't happen in America. In Texas, he's nobody. Who the hell are you? What have you done? But in Ireland, him as smarty. That's how enough of these people fall in love with Jamaica. Because they realize, for very little effort, they can get top class treatment. Are you uncomfortable yet? Are you uncomfortable, Mr. Outer Many One People guy? Am I lying? In Canada, are you not just another guy walking down the road? And when you walk into a room of Canadians, nobody business boy you. But in Jamaica, right, you feel the respect as you're walking. You feel the reverence. You can tell. You can tell. People believe what you say in Jamaica. You don't even prove yourself. Just tell them anything and them say, man, them are reading, man. After them are not nigga, them are reading, man. Oh yes, sir, are you the invent the wheel? Damn, John what dog, man, a real man. Any guy can just come out of anywhere. And Jamaicans just start follow back up. Them don't want to know who, they don't want to know where, nothing. Any story I give them, they just believe it. If Jamaicans see somebody will look like them, build an empire, them now believe say, I them do it. But the whole of them accept Joe Bogdanovich's story. Let me say it one more time. If Jamaicans see somebody will look like Tanto Blocks, if Joe Bogdanovich they look like Tanto Blocks, he would have to explain himself every day. How him come about this, how him do that, how you get this. Then the way they do on here, so you sure say this. But because he doesn't look like Tanto Blocks, Jamaicans accept anything him say and just work with what him say and walk back at him. See, you have to understand why I keep saying mindset. Other people look on Jamaica as something to scrape, and if push come to shove, cut left it. Push come to shove, their loyalty is the home of their ancestors. That's not how Jamaicans look on it. Jamaicans don't business about Jamaica. Them now go America to scrape for build back Jamaica. They have no intention of abandoning America or abandoning Canada or abandoning UK. Their intention is to abandon Jamaica. If they must scrape, them scrape from Jamaica to go build America. These people scrape from Jamaica to send back the money to China. That's the difference, guy. I keep asking, are you uncomfortable yet? Well, there's one part time. I'll miss enough of these big wigs in Jamaica now, or the descendants of indentured servants. Especially the one from India and China and certain parts of Asia in place there. Their history in Jamaica is not the same as the European guy who descended from this and that. It's not the same. Now, some of them get rich story have major holes in it. Right? Some of them can't tell me they never sell Diet Coke and then they wash your money and go legit. Some of them story have big holes in it. Some of them story, then they have 2 plants and then they sell the 2 plants and then now they turn trillionaire. Some of the story have some holes in it. Nevertheless, one could argue there have been thousands of black people which have a joke and them not go on go build nothing worth talking about. So again, it come back to mindset. I've seen many quote unquote top man in my time. And the whole of them picking them now have nothing to show for it. The most of them have one deadlift house and we one car. They're on the enterprise. Cause man was too busy worrying about running ends and being done. Enough of the people who drop a Iron Man back in the day took advantage of an opportunity, right, that presented itself, a nation that was ripe for the picking, and put themselves and their people on top. You hear me say their people? Not no out of many one people, you know. Their people who look like them. Enough of the original peasants in drop a Iron Man. People promise them all kind of things. So if you work for free, we'll give this. Enough of them when time they don't work, they get nothing. Some of them drop them and dead in the heat. Right? These are known facts, actual history I talk about. But they were dirt poor. You had to be. To set off on a grand voyage halfway across the world. Go one place where you barely know and don't even speak the language. But Jamaica was ripe with opportunities. And here's the reality right now, guys. No found any to blame on the grandfather them or the grandmother them. Because here's the thing, there was a time in Jamaica when everything was cheap. I mean dirt cheap. Even adjust for inflation, it was still cheap back then. Meanwhile, your grandfather was on a quest to walk and breed off every niggle eye, right, he can come across. Other people were on a quest to acquire as much land and resources as they could. The original peasants in Japa Iron Man, even to this day, especially the one them from Asia, dirt poor, nothing to them name, and we don't see no whole heap of gang with no rifleman a farm. Just as poor, but different culture. When Booba drop back a Iron Man, be a money, be a links. Booba and him friend them link up with him politician friend them at the JLP, where them say one order, badness. Enough of these people had money. They had connections. What did they build? Where was the enterprise? Many of these out of many one peopleans, no matter how poor them is, we don't see them. Right, a girl and a boss not gonna kill off them own people. They will sell you the guns. Right, if you want some gun and them can give you a link for bringing some and kill off yourself, fine. But keep that far from us. That's the difference. That's how they look on it. You do what you are doing now. When you say you're gonna run off Marchpen Road, oh, then you'll kill off the whole of Jones Avenue. Well, a be a nigga live around there, so. Alright, here you go, dumb. We can sell us some gun, yes. We'll keep it round, so. Show me of all the years in Jamaica with all the different people from all the different groups. Right. Me I talk about the indentured servants them now. Show me the one them come there with nothing but one little suitcase. Show me the gang them farm and kill off them fellow Indians and them fellow Chinese and war and turn the place upside down in their own community. Show me, no? I'm waiting. What are you getting upset about? Your own idols make it clear to you that they believe that the Asian guy, the non-black guy, is smarter than you. Your Lord and Savior, Vibes Barabbas, said, quote, do the maths, Asian brain. Because you don't listen and pay attention to the lyrics you're singing, you don't look behind the deeper meaning to things. Do the maths Asian brain mean that when you think about people who are smart and people who can do things like, mathematics and anything that require intelligence, people think about non-blacks. When it's entertainment, people think about black people. Music, sports and everything there. But when it's time for intelligence and knowledge and quote-unquote being bright, who do they think about? You said do the maths, Asian brain. That's the stereotype. Asians are smart. These words came from your own idol, Vibes Barabbas. He could have easily said, do the maths, Jamaican brain. It would have sounded the same. But he does not think of you as nobody was smart. Matter of fact, Vibes Barabbas himself stated,
oh, me tattoo them up a show. If me not cake soap on this.
So why did you say a cake soap then? You say a cake soap just for the fortnight?
Yeah, because I know people are going to buy into it. Remember, people are like sheep, and I am the shepherd, They're easy for the lead. And then they're easy for the lead. It's so easy, it's like, it's hilarious. Because we say cake soap, everybody take it up. Oh, cake soap, this cake soap, every day upon Watagwan, Vibes started on cake soap. Yeah. Every day upon all of the video program, Vibes started on cake soap. So when me just do now, you see the cake soap. It's more fame, more money for Vibes Cartel. And it's like, them not see what I want, because me telling you what me I do now, and them read it, them still are going to be who them is the next day. When you do something, them are going to buy into it again. Yeah. And the concept are going to go over and over and over again, because that is what people are.
You are nothing more than sheep, and you're easy to lead. So he sees Asians as intelligent people, and Negroes as dummies that he can lead astray and tell them so cake soap make him brown. So what are you getting upset about? Even you believe you're inferior. The Azan scandal bag is just that. A scandal bag, not even a real scandal. Here today, gone tomorrow. Because the well-oiled machine that made these families continue to thrive in Jamaica is not vulnerable to knives. And that's all sheep can do. Gather and make noise. These people practice something known as group economics. Each one build one. If one store get burned down, the rest of them will come together and invest to build back that store. This is not something I've read about in a book or Winnipeg. I've seen it with my own two eye. Bad man get upset at Monaro and burn down Mr. Chin place. Lose everything and the rest of them building back. Even in a foreign land, they will not allow themselves to crumble. Which part all the years Jamaicans are got foreign? America, UK, Canada, you ever see that? You see that Jamaicans are foreign and beat each other's crutch? They beat each other's cutthroat. That's what they are. I'm talking about mindset. Far too long your quote-unquote leaders have been telling you things they want you to make you feel good so you can wallow in self-pity. I'm telling you how these people defecate on you. Group economics. One of the biggest strengths they have. It made them shine even in America. Do your own research based on family household. Look on who do the best in education and the best in household income in America. Asians outperform white people. Billy Joe and his friend them still have the elite power structure, but at the household level, right, their machine is so well oiled that they not only outshine Jamaicans, they outshine Americans too. They outshine Billy Joe to them. We're talking about a well-oiled machine. One of the biggest strengths they have, apart from group economics and their mindset towards each other, is they keep their family first. Let me say it one more time. You're gonna get your rear end kicked constantly by these people because no matter how bright you think you are as an individual, whatever edge you might have over one of them, when them group up, they now have the edge over you. 50 people in my family, I'm the only 90% student. Well, guess what? That can't help you when you go up against a family of 50 people who are 80% students. You're gonna lose. Throughout everything, poverty, crime, displacement, natural disaster, Mr. Chin has never left out Miss Chin. Mr. Singh has never left out Miss Singh. Azan has never left out him woman. Ahmed has never left out him woman. He's never left out him family. All the time them a war. That is one of the biggest differences. Because the black man can't wait for left out for him woman. And the black woman can't wait for left out for her man. You ever notice Mr. Chin and Miss Chin really left? You think so them have so much sparks a fly at night time? You think Mr. Chin backshot game so strong that Miss Chin can't left? You think the reason why Mr. Chin and Miss Chin family so tight is because Mr. Chin, right, are the wickedest champion stoler? You think Mr. Chin a fling hood, right? So well, when Miss Chin does can't left all the hood tire. You think Mr. Chin left out in family because Miss Chin need lie, right? Make out a ankle glue. You think all they see is rainbows and stars when they look at each other? How often you see Miss Chin looking sexy? Those vain, shallow things that we run down is what these people put to the side and focus on the bigger picture, the unit. And again, some symptom are going to tell me about some exception. Yo, me know one man down there so with the left out. Again, dummy, we're not talking about exceptions, we're talking about the norm. Wealth is a family thing, not an individual thing. Say that one more time. Wealth is a family thing, not an individual thing. Even if you see somebody who are the face of the family, I can assure you, right, them have a system around them. If on a blood family, are friends. This individual mindset we want to have towards wealth is one of the biggest downfall of the culture. Talk about individual now. Even if one person in the typical, like you have to we are talking generally. You have a black family and one youth is exceptionally brilliant. You might be really, really smart, or you might, even become successful in business or whatever, in rich or whatever. It is still hard for him to compete with Mr. Chin and Mr. Singh because the rest of him family don't see it as, okay, let's now put ourselves in position to be his crutch and move together as a unit. Instead, they see him as something to bleed. They see her as something to bleed. So if one person of the family have money, the rest of the family in other people's family, right, now see themselves as, alright, we're going to make sure, say, our job is to help get this person stronger because a rising tide lifts all boat. So if him gets stronger and we're a unit, then we, right, are going to get stronger too. That's not what happens in black families typically. The one person will boss, the other 100 people in the family are going to milk that their cow till it dead. Him have to go literally mine everybody. The rest of them offer very little value. If our business will sell peanut, this is what should happen. If one man of the family rich off of selling peanut, other man must know, alright, me go in a farming because me want to grow more peanut. Alright, me go now start learn how to shell peanut. Me go now start get scandal bag to help you bag up the peanut so your peanut business thrive. That's not how it works in Jamaica. In Jamaica, the one somebody who rich off of selling peanut, the rest of the family them go and tell him say, yo, send cross some money for this and that. Eventually his net worth dwindle down to nothing and he can't compete with Mr. Chin or Azan. People don't want to talk about it, but the quote-unquote family situation in Ireland is one of the biggest destroyers of wealth. People don't see each other as a unit that we move forward. People see each other as somebody if you give me sitting. The Asian guy and the Indian guy and all these guys, Their family move as a unit. If a jewelry we sell, a jewelry we are deal with. And me I go learn how to shine up jewelry. And me I go learn, right, how to make jewelry. And me I go learn, that's not how it works. With our families, oh, you rich? Alright, well, me want one car, buy me it. And if you don't buy me, you go suck your mama. It's going to take a massive cultural and mindset shift now. Iron changing. Some of these people who see working at them wholesaler with the Chinese man, enough of them in the family. No, so they don't even make the money like that. They don't even make them. I'm not asking you this. Me dey on word long enough to see it more than you them. Enough of them not get the money like that. Their goal is simply to make this wholesale take off and get bigger and bigger and bigger. Then afterwards, they worry about money. Money will catch up in the one little room. How much of them? Until them get comfortable so everybody can buy their own place. I'm talking about a different mindset here. Community. Family. These are the real strengths of these indentured servants. Things that the Heiress and Negro struggle with. Short-term gratification will be the death of the Heiress and Negro. Only now. Only now. That's why I notice how Iron Man them do it. Boss now, get rich now, and poor later. And then picnic still poor. These people poor now, struggle now, and then get rich later, and then picnic come find a private jet how much years down the road, and I make fun. Say, them abandon Jamaica. That's the difference. You notice enough of these people have kept the bloodline mixing to a minimum. You notice that? Unless there is some huge benefit to the family, whether it's political or economic, because you can mix with another race or mix with another people for political or economic benefit. Unless there's something like that, them avoid it. They don't just casually just mix up them thing like that. Even though they preach out of many one people publicly, privately they teach ethnic purity. Let me say that one more time. They preach out of many one people publicly, but privately they preach ethnic purity. There's always some exceptions. You got always have one sister, right? We breed for one black man. You got always have one brother where him the buck one girl along the road and he couldn't pull out in time and she got breed or something like so. There's always exceptions. We are talking about generally. They've kept their ethnicity, they've kept their bloodline pure. Enough of them, they are generations. Pure of what? Negro contamination. You can't say that. What do you mean you can't say that? That's what they're saying. You think it's an accident? Man, the Iron Man was generations. And the family look exactly like it did in the year 200 BC. But here's the thing, you know why this bother you? Because you can't wait. The first chance you get, you ready. Right? If you say au revoir, abiento, ciao, to people who look like you. If I was to move and go to China tomorrow morning with my family, you think say me I go there about me a try my hardest to integrate with the Chinese? No, I would tell my children, just like these people told their children, try and keep this thing as black as you can. Well, yes, I have to be honest. I would tell my children, if I move to China tomorrow, if I move to Chung Chung tomorrow, if I move to Guzungung province tomorrow, with a black family, say me I go build black wealth and black enterprise on foreign soil, I'm not telling my children anymore, yo, make sure you stay up and breed off them Chinese girl and a dog. So I can't hold it against them because I have to be hypocritical. You can't hate people for believing in them Chininess and them whiteness just cause you don't believe in your blackness. If you could be a fly on the wall of many of these outer many one peopleans, you would hear exactly what they think about you Negroes. It's easy for them to talk about they love Jamaica because in Jamaica, the only black people them know work for them. They very rarely meet an equal when it comes on to whether it's economic or political, very rare. Because here's the thing, not even Usain Bolt is considered their equal in their eyes. Let me say that one more time. So only thing say money mean nothing. Right? The type of people I talk about, they don't even see rich Negroes as their equal. You could have been Usain Bolt. You're just a Negro with money. It's not money they care about what money can give them, which is ownership and control. That's how they size you up. What do you own? What do you control? Outright! We are going to tell them about your car and your Gucci sneakers. Many of these out of many one people hands wanna claim say, right? It's just like everybody else and love Jamaica so much. The truth is, they would rather their daughter breed for a German shepherd than a quote-unquote nigger. I'm telling you this a long time. I've said this in many videos going back now. Many of these people would rather their daughter breed for a German shepherd dog and have a half German shepherd dog, half human. They really do not identify with the masses. How them fit in is by doing some little gimmicks thing like use patois and cuss bad word and them thing. They cosplay a Jamaican. When if you listen to me. These people are cosplaying Jamaican. What does it mean to be a Jamaican? When somebody at Jamaica, what them do? Them like bonus spliff, cuss some bad word. Or something like that, right? That's all they do. They like them cuss some bad word and they like, speak patois. And people are, oh my God, that's so cool. He's just like me. No, he's not. Nothing makes a Negro happy than seeing like Billy Joe cuss to bad word and talk patois. They're like, oh, he's so real. He's a real dog. I can identify with him. People are embarrassing. But I don't feel them fault. You're quote-unquote top man and no one building the community. How much man na the garrison boss and rich go find and make much money? Did they turn it into a peaceful utopia? A prosperous utopia? With all kind of enterprise? No. I've seen many rich Negroes over the years. And what them do? Gal out their money, party out their money, war out their money. Where's your Walmart? Where's your Target? Where's your Sandals? Now you say you're a top man. You not gonna build one? No, but you're be a gun and bring. You want to run ends. You want to be a Don. You want to be a top man. Brag about how much dope you have. Think getting a charge is a flex. Never yet get a charge. Come on like dog. These are the silly house Negro walking up and down. Show me the cases of black people giving Asian indentured servants guns and say use them guns to terrorize Asian people. Show me them your weight. Show me the cases. Jamaica has been around. Me talk about even before quote-unquote independence. Me talk right back to the old days. Show me the cases of indentured servants landing in Ironman, poor with nothing, who then get given guns by black people and say go and go kill off bare Asians and run off ends and war amongst themselves. Show me, But I can show you the other way around. When you talk about the custodian class, and you talk about the puppets. Puppets displaying their trinkets. Remember Heiress once said colonialism, you take the most acidic and you make him look the best and you dress him up and put him on top and tell people to say, oh, this is standard. But what does he push? Death and destruction and acidity. All these multi-millionaire Negroes in music and sport name the game-changing enterprise they form that can challenge the elites. All these multi-millionaire Negroes in sports and music name the game-changing enterprise with them own that they form that can challenge the elite power structure. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, you have money. Think about it, they have money. Them start off with more money than the ancestors of the people them know who are considered elite. So surely them and Flame Pitney them must go on to become the same people. So all these rich multimillionaire Negroes, Flame Pitney them must go on to become the Chins and the Azans and these people, right? So why wouldn't I see that? Because the daddy girl out the money, party out the money, and war out the money. Enough of these people me telling about. Enough of the sings and the hungs and the chung-chungs. Enough of them, I'm telling you, them can't tell me enough of them know that sell diet pork. Or them like push this and smuggle that. But that the money they wash clean, so clean they can't even find a trace side. The people them don't even know so them daddy was criminal. However, you know for your fact, say Jim Brown pitting them a criminal. You know say your artist pitting them a criminal. Some of them all died jail for murder. And then born. And they went to the best schools money can buy. And even that couldn't save them. Mr. Topman, where's your Walmart? Where's your Rio hotel? Where's your banks? Where's your Scotia Bank? I mean, you're a general, right? But that's not your priorities. Your priority is to run off March Pen Road and get big, yeah. Congrats. Look at Beachy Stout. Beachy Stout is a black Jamaican who owned a successful supermarket business. We're talking about black man, right? Jamaican, own supermarket business, successful one at that. Rich. Beachy Stout, bloodline and dynasty should be going 3-4 generations. Fame name not even for call upon a traffic ticket. Beachy Stout upon multiple murder charges, and to make it even worse, all him son they're prison for murder. When you understand culture and mindset, money can't help. If we don't fix the culture and the mindset, money can't help. Beachy Stout, Pitney them must come be like the Azan them. Beachy Stout, Pitney them must be like people have to say, you know, some feels in the mix up, but that's all you can say, feels, because you know no evidence or nothing. Beachy Stout not only in a prison himself for murder, all him boy that prison for murder. Generations of girl clown. They had a successful enterprise and the man him dash it over some neagle eye. Something where him can buy back. And if you're listening to me, the Stout dynasty. It's kind of funny when we know son of Stout time real last name. But the Stout dynasty, I feel him pitting them and grand pitting them over sleep on private jet. I jump off and talk about, oh, we just run from hurricane barrel. But instead, them boy are jail for murder. And next straight enough of these out of many one people and service, they have no interest in being famous. They don't love be the light. You see, Mr. Singh and Mr. Ping and Mr. Ching Ching is happy to be unknown and hoard wealth for him and his family. Them don't need to be in the video light. They don't need to be famous. No selector have to shout them out. Them no want them name called Nana Song. And they just want to be quietly in the corner here. Right. A stockpile. Right. Your general in love be the light so till and can't not make him sweeter than when somebody call him name. And name all him name in one song. You see, we don't have to understand the mindset. We not stop saying. Everything I talk about so far is mindset and culture. How much time I hear black people brag say them not left nothing behind for them people? Do you know one of the reasons why people get upset when time them see other people picking their shine? And they want to say, oh, they're bonded gold spoon in them mouth. You know one of the biggest reasons why Jamaicans get upset for that? Because Jamaicans believe that them not left nothing for them picking. Jamaican people brag, Negroes brag to them no plan for left, nothing behind for no pitney, right? Me did have to work for my own, me did have to walk 10 miles to go to school, so you have to go walk 10 miles too. This is insanity. You can't tell me that these people don't hate their offsprings. Why would you want your children to suffer like you? So the black youth always have to start from zero. And when time they meet somebody who don't start from zero, them hate him. Suck your mama because you just your father look out for you as he should. But me like watch on video and me see one billionaire white man say him not leave no money behind for feeding picking them, because if you believe that, with all due respect, you are foolish. That is nothing more than PR. If you think Billy Joe went through all this trouble to amass all that wealth so that him pitting them can go work graveyard shift in a 7-Eleven, you are a dummy. That's PR. None of these billionaires now make none of them pitting them suffer. Something stash way. No matter them tell you about, I'm leaving my money behind for charity and my pit now get, that's PR. None of them pitting them now come suffer. Jamaicans are pitting them, yo, me now left nothing for no pitting, me go suck them more. Cause me there for work for my own. So the Jamaican child, the black child can't keep up with the Chinese child or the white child or the Arab child. Because they might inherit something. If I even a bicycle, they might inherit something. But the black youth must always start from zero. That's why you found upset with the wrong people. Before you're upset with Mr. Chin, go upset with your parents them and your grandparents them. Because while they were having fun, other people were plotting. How can we take over this plantation now? It's ripe for the picking. And by the time you realize what going on, it's too late. No, you won't cry and complain. Jamaicans are foreign at what them done in Jamaica. Jamaica now see me back when Mr. Chin does a start. Azan them does a start. Chinese get robbed and killed regular Jamaica. And no matter how much of them dead, them now stop set up shop. Jamaican tell us that him now set up shop because of crime. So that means say Chinese man bolder than the local. In the business, how much of them dead, him still set up in shop. Him still building wholesale, him still do this and you can shot and kill and extort all you want. You now stop, but Jamaicans now start. Because building enterprise, building this and building wealth and building that, it's not just about money or even just having job titles. But you know already, it's a machine that requires knowledge, experience, and certain mindset for work. It's not just money. There are lots of black people with money. Look on the NBA, every one of them have $100 million contract. They're all multimillionaires. Where's their enterprise that challenge the Billy Joe establishment? The things needed to compete require cultural and mindset changes. You're sitting on a plantation in Heiress, America, Canada, UK. Because these places are plantations, you know. You think America isn't a plantation? But you're waiting for a savior to come out with a social program or a government program that's going to make you live the same acidic and destructive existence that you have now and deliver peace and prosperity, and it's never going to work. There is no nation without family. There is no nation without community. There is no nation without the group. There is no nation with an acidic mindset, a destructive mindset. There is no nation where as a man making first money, next thing he want to do is run after ends. None. But good luck, Irish Saxon. I hope it works out for you. Enjoy complaining while losing out to the descendants of peasants. Patreon squad, big up on yourself. PIA, you don't know, no life. Vulture squad, stay circling. Bless.